Hey, Megan Scully, and this is the Limerick Post Show. And joining me now, it's Marketa Dowling of Belltable. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Thanks, Megan.
I have to say, we're getting off to a good start with 2021 because we're here to talk about events that are happening in the Belltable, or I should say virtually for the Belltable, which is, it's so great and something I think that we really need.
Absolutely, yes. The more events that happen, not only in Belltable but anywhere in Limerick City, it's better for everybody. So our event, I suppose, is called Stories for Imbolc, and Imbolc is the ancient Celtic festival that marks the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So even the ancient Celts kind of knew that January was dark and long, and it has been very dark and very long for us, this one in particular. But times are getting better. You can definitely see that there is more light in the evenings and the air is a bit warmer. So for me, I suppose February and the start of February is kind of the beginning of spring. And so I was thinking, what do we do? How do we engage with our audiences? How do we reinvigorate our artists in Limerick again? Because as you know, under level 5 restrictions, the venues such as Belltable have to be closed. So I thought I really enjoyed working on Fireside Seasonal Stories, which was a similar project that I had dreamt up and produced before Christmas. And I thought the reaction that we've had from audiences and artists in Limerick was just incredible. And so we decided to do something very similar. This time we're doing 3 stories, and they're all based on Irish myths and sagas.
I know, I believe, is it Attain that's kicking off on February 5th?
It is indeed, yeah. We're actually pronouncing it Eton, but I have had people saying it should be Attain, it could be Eton, it could be Etain. So it depends what kind of Irish you subscribe to. We went with the Connacht version of Eton. Eton is the first one. It's kicking off on the 5th of February. It will be free to listen to on SoundCloud, and the link to it will be on our website, belltableconnect.ie or limetreetheatre.ie, indeed, yeah.
And they're 30-minute audio sessions, aren't they?
They're about 30 to 40 minutes, yes. My aim was 30 minutes. It's kind of a nice little walk if you do the 3 bridges in Limerick City, which I often do because I live in the city. And that takes me about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on how fast I walk. And I love listening to my podcast on that walk. So I kind of thought that would be a really nice way of kind of doing the length of it so that people can do a short walk like that.
I think that's a great idea because I'm in the city as well, and the 3 bridges are so great. And I think it's a good way for people if they want to get out within their 5K, to listen to this, and it'll take you through your walk. Because sometimes I suppose, when you're out walking, it's actually nice to listen to something and to have something in your ears as well. And I think this will be really special as well, because you mentioned there with Imbolc, and of course this beginning of spring for us here in Ireland, which I think we've all very much so been looking forward to. And you mentioned there the brighter evenings. I feel like I go out in the evening and I'm like, it's a little bit brighter now, isn't it? Yeah, no, it is. And I'm watching the clock being like, yeah, we're getting brighter. And it does, it really helps just lift your
It
mood
does.
as well. So it's
Yes,
great.
yes, it definitely does. Yeah.
And of course, it's great to see. We spoke beforehand, and we were saying how a lot of people have really adapted now to online, which is great. And I think a lot of people have really, are embracing it, because if there's one thing I've noticed over the last years, how much people are missing the arts and creativity, not just the creators themselves, but those who would usually attend these events in the Belltable. So now it's great that they can get online, get involved, and have this now until hopefully in the not so distant future when we can all return into the Belltable for real life events as well.
Yeah, definitely. And people are missing the arts and creativity. And as you say, there's a whole social aspect of going to theatre as well. It is not just going to theatre and being in the space and then leaving immediately. People chat, people have a glass of wine, they meet their friends. It is kind of a social thing. And I think we're all missing these social connections.
Oh, we are, absolutely. And do remind us of the website for people who want to get involved with this audio series.
Indeed, it's either belltableconnect.ie or limetreetheatre.ie.
Marketa Dowling of Belltable, thank you so much for chatting to us the Limerick Post Show, and we look forward to hearing this audio series.
Thanks, Megan. Hope you enjoyed them.